But now please welcome my guest, who will be teaming up with the undisputed tag team champions Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn at Backlash, hosted by Bad Bunny, Matt Riddle. Now, Matt, considering you have a massive six-man tag team match coming up so soon, why risk it all by stepping into the ring with Solo Sikoa in a no disqualification match here tonight?
Why? Why not? You know, and I know Sami and Kevin aren't here, but they're getting ready for the biggest match of their careers. And they're both stallions. I look at them like step bros. And the last time I got in the ring with Solo, he beat me and left me buried under a table. And tonight, in our no DQ match, he's gonna be the one buried under the table, bro.
And they've been asking us ever since WrestleMania, hey, Usos, dude! Usos, dude. Usos, dude, Uso. How have you guys been feeling since your loss at WrestleMania, dude?
We don't know.
You don't know, dude. Are you guys sad, dude?
We don't know.
Are you guys mad, dude?
We don't know.
You don't know? Well, dude, what are you planning to do, dude?
We're gonna do what we always do.
And what's that, dude?
Complete the mission and bring back gold.
Yes, sir.
Because we don't look behind us.
That's a rear view mirror.
We coming straight at you.
Full speed ahead.
And they like, what's next for the Usos? I'm gonna let you know what's next for the Usos. Big six-man coming soon at Backlash.
Ooh-wee. But more importantly, next week, big rematch. But not just any kind of rematch.
Nope. This that WrestleMania main event kind of rematch.
Not just any kind of rematch.
This that 9-time tag team champs coming soon kind of rematch.
Not just any kind of rematch.
Hey, this that call your mama and tell her the Usos is on TV kind of rematch.
Not just any kind of rematch.
Hey, this that dedicate that W.
Yeah.
Dedicate that win.
Yeah.
Dedicate that victory.
Yeah.
To the tribal chief Roman Reigns kind of rematch.
And next week, 9-time it is. Next week, the gold is coming back to the bloodline. And next week, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, you will get bodied. Just like tonight, Matt Riddle, you about to get bodied.
By the Samoan Savage.
Yeah.
The Street Champion.
Yeah.
The Enforcer of the Bloodline.
Yeah.
Solo Sikoa.
Hey, we would be remiss if we didn't mention that tonight marks the 964th night that Roman Reigns has held the championship. And here comes the enforcer of Roman Reigns' bloodline. Why would you get involved in this type of a matchup with Solo Sikoa? Oh my goodness, from behind, Matt Riddle. Riddle came from out of nowhere. Sikoa was looking for him to come through the entranceway, and Riddle with the element of surprise.
One step ahead of the game from Riddle. I gotta compliment him on that strategy. You gotta do something against the street fighting champion.
Looked like Riddle was gonna go for the exploder suplex, and Solo Sikoa just too big and too strong as he turns Riddle inside out. And Riddle now with an opportunity. Into the chair goes Solo Sikoa.
Solo is rocked at this point. Make it count, Riddle.
And Riddle unloading with a kendo stick. He's got Solo on the run.
This is a different Matt Riddle. He ain't away in the clouds now. Laser focused.
Yeah, this is Riddle hell-bent on revenge, damaging Solo like Solo damaged him. Here's the cover, kick out at 2 and air fall. Setting Riddle up over the announce table, and Solo, is he gonna try to do what he did to Riddle last week?
Sikoa's having a meltdown.
Solo trying to bury Riddle, this time Riddle with his legs playing deep. defense. Riddle with all his might, not allowing Solo to turn over the table. And now Sikoa looking for the spike. That flash knee caught Solo. And now it's Riddle's turn. And Riddle buried Sikoa. Riddle caught. Uranage on the apron.
It's all once again turning in the Bloodline's favor.
And now Sikoa, still rattled from being buried under the announce table, setting Riddle up. Went for the Samoan spike. Riddle able to switch, caught him with the flash knee.
Riddle just refusing to go down.
Big clothesline. Or was that the spike? Here's the cover. And a win for Solo. Riddle, no idea where he is. 1D, one and done through the table. The Usos sending a message to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, who they meet next week in a WrestleMania main event rematch